These two works don't seem to have anything to do with one another. They look as though they were painted by different artists. They look as though they were painted at a completely different period. They're so different in style. But what's amazing is that not only are they by the same artist, it's actually the same work of art. This is on the front and this is on the back. My name's Siân, and today we're looking at Albrecht Dürer's panel of St. Jerome in the National Gallery, and we're going to be thinking about the question, when was the last time you looked at the back of a painting? There are quite a lot of clues in the painting that tell us about St. Jerome's identity. St. Jerome was a great scholar. We know that he translated the Bible, so we see him here with a little book. And that was incredibly important at the time because it made the Bible accessible to the Western world. People could read it in a language that they understood. He spent time living in the desert, so we can see a rocky landscape. And according to legend, he made friends with a lion. St. Jerome here is painted absolutely exquisitely with such attention to detail. Now, what happens when we flip the painting over? It's so different in style. It's incredibly spontaneous, it's incredibly modern, and it was painted just in a matter probably of seconds or minutes. It's a technique known as wet on wet, so literally just putting on the paint, not building up the glazes very slowly like he does on the front of the painting. But there's actually a connection to St. Jerome. In the Middle Ages, there was a tradition of the 15 signs of the 15 days before Doomsday, which includes a description of a star falling out of the sky and hitting the earth. That's pretty much what this looks like here. It was believed at the time that St. Jerome was responsible for rediscovering this tradition in literature. So actually you do have a connection between the front of the painting and the back. And I think to somebody looking at this painting or owning this painting in the 15th century, it would have provided great solace. This was a time of fear and apprehension. We don't know who owned it, but perhaps the person owning it would have felt this sense of fear, but they might have taken great solace in the knowledge that the great saints, such as St. Jerome, also felt worry and fear and apprehension, but they would have been perhaps a sort of role model